Hey everybody, hope everyone's doing well. I know I am. I just got back from the Woodcarvers Roundup. I had a ball, man. I had so much fun. Uh, Learned a lot. Lord willing, try to go back in October. They have two a year, one in March and one in October. So if you guys can, go ahead and book your spot for October. I wanted to go through the carvings here that we've done. Each day we had a different instructor. The first day we had Gary Phelan. I did this leprechaun with him, kind of leprechaun looking dude. Now, granted, he's unfinished and unpainted. I wouldn't say unfinished, but unpainted. He's not painted yet. But he was a cool little dude. I enjoyed doing him. And Gary, and how that works out is like you would be called up. Each instructor is kind of a little different. You have some that walk around the table and come around and help you guys out and help everyone out that has like a question or whatnot. So, but Gary, he just calls up people and get your slot, and he'd be sitting in the middle at the end of the table. You come up and he'd show you some stuff and help you do some certain cuts. And he helped me with my eyes on this dude. But just fantastic instructors. It was a pleasure to get to meet everybody. And just really looking forward to going back. So, but this is second day was Mitchell Cartledge. We had him for instructor, and it's kind of a hillbilly looking dude. It's one of his rough outs, and it was pretty cool to hang out with Mitch. He's a fantastic carver, wonderful person. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I think we had Floyd Radigan. No, we had Chris Hammock is who we had next, and it's like a Viking looking dude, and has where you can put a sword in. You can drill a hole and put a sword there. But Chris Hammock, man, that was a fun carving. A lot of people like that. Chris Hammock's an awesome carver. He has kind of a minimal tools that he works with, but still gets as much as he needs out of anything he needs with just a certain amount of tools. It was insane. Then we had Floyd Radigan. Floyd is awesome. He's an awesome carver. And we had this dude, kind of like an Irish looking dude and whatnot. And or kind of if you put like some pointy ears on him, I guess he could be a leprechaun too, but I enjoyed carving him. And the last day, we had Mr. Rich Weatherby, and he is I believe he's the originator of what's called the diamond eye. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or whatnot, but he drew that in, his diamond eye. And I wanted to show you guys these books. Here, I got mine. This was at the Woodcarvers Roundup. The Eyes Have It by the Character Carvers of America. You guys need to get this book. I'm serious. This has got some awesome step-by-step instructions of how different people, the instructors that were there this week, they're in this book. Or the majority of them are anyway. But this is A Mountain Man by Rich Weatherby. I didn't get to finish him. I have to go back and finish him, but it's kind of a mountain man leaning on a walking stick, and he's the tallest one out of all of them. All these rough outs are out of fantastic basswood. The basswood is a pleasure to carve, and what a rough out looks like is I got one from Mr. Floyd that is, in the sense of purest form of rough out. This is a rough out. That's what it looks like. You can see the shape of the hat. And of course, you just outline, everything's outlined to where if you were to take a block of wood and put your pattern on there, cut it out, and then rough it out to where you can carve it, that jumps all these steps to where you can actually go and just start, carving it from, it saves some steps basically. And that looks like it's out of a 3 by something, 3x2 by 12-inch block, or 8, looks like 8 inches tall. But that's a rough out, guys. That's what you do. You go around, outline everything, and just get to the fun part part, which is kind of a detailing and getting your expressions in your face and whatnot. But had a great time. Just wanted to recap what happened. We got there. You get there, you set everything up. Of course, took the big toolbox, which I didn't really want to do because I told you in the last video it was stationary, but everything was already kind of packed up, and I didn't have very much time to get things together. Been busy here at the house and work and everything, so I just kind of threw everything together and took off. So, but wanted to thank Steve Brown for showing me. He sat down with me and showed me a step-by-step of his eyes and how he carved them, and that meant a lot. It was Steve. If you're watching this video, greatly appreciate it. And so he'll be on one of the videos. He did an interview for me, and was talking about the Renegade. And also Mitchell Cartledge sat down and showed me how to do a face. And so did Gary Phelan, showed me how to carve a nose. And it's just, they're very much willing to help and show you anyone with problems or a certain cut how to do that. So thank all you guys. Thanks for showing up and being there and putting up with all of us throughout the week. But I highly recommend it. And if I can go back every time they'll have it, I'm going to try to do so. So y'all keep your chips flying, keep your knives sharp. We'll see you later.